This is YDSovercomers 777 representing A Mighty Wind and Almighty Wind Ministry. You can find us at AmightyWind.com. These last days, some of my brothers and sisters in A Mighty Wind Ministry have been making videos to sound the trumpet and warn far and wide that the Fatal Error Network, also known as FatalErrorNetwork.com, is an internet-based scam and is being used as a platform by Satanists to track people down, to gain people's personal info without their knowledge and their IP addresses that is being handed out to very dangerous individuals per request. This has been proven in videos that have been put out by A Mighty Wind Ministry members. Now that the FatalErrorNetwork.com and the people behind this scam are being exposed, they try to deny and hide that the man that you see right here, Pastorgeorgec, and his henchmen are behind this entire network. And they say, A Mighty Wind Ministry, you've got it all wrong. You make yourself look so foolish because George wasn't the original founder of the Fatal Error Network. And they try to put out videos to mock A Mighty Wind Ministry once again and to put us out as liars and slanderers. They say George is not the one behind it, but another man founded that website last year, and that same man, who was formerly known on YouTube as AsheIsTheRaven, also known as Fatal Error 404 TV on YouTube, he got in touch with the Mighty Wind Ministry members and he was threatening and intimidating that he was going to file a lawsuit against us because we slandered his website. Which is quite laughable, since this very individual, if he is indeed the founder of Fatal Error Network, is engaging in illegal activities, is handing out personal information and IP addresses of people to strangers per request, and is allowing that network to be used as a stage to slander ministries like A Mighty Wind and impersonate people, and he himself makes sure that the victims cannot do anything about it and have no ability whatsoever to flag videos down that are copyrighted or report channels on which our faces are being trashed. So this man that is going to take us to court, according to his own words, is in no wise able to stand in a court of law. As I've mentioned all this, I would also like to mention that if you look up the contact information and the address and the phone number on Google, you can see that this is an internet-based scam. Okay, let's see how long these individuals will be able to stand in a court of law. It is quite laughable.
So I went and looked up the domain for Fatal Error Network, and this is what came up. For the contact, it gives info for the Bahamas. I looked up the phone number and address and found that they are linked to various internet-based scams.
Now, as you can see, this address is being used to propel many internet-based scams, and this is the point that YDSovercomers was making. And if you would not trust what we put out here, then you can look it up for yourself on Google. Okay, now let us see some of the messages of intimidation that were sent to A Mighty Wind Ministry members by AsheIsTheRaven. This is what he sent to YDSovercomers. Thanks for this. My lawyer will be happy to see it. I'm going to mirror this on Fatal Error Network, smiley face. He's so happy, you know. Oh, and I'm the owner and founder, not Pastor George C. Another message that he sent to ministry associate Yas Little One. He says, "Hi, I suggest you read the info box in this one. A cease and desist letter will be following. Care of you to be delivered to your organization. I suggest you consult your lawyer and what is likely to follow," and he's giving the link here. "You are always welcome to the Fatal Error Network. It's not the network's fault you choose not to comment on your detractors. Yours, AsheIsTheRaven, founder and owner of the Fatal Error Network." Now, one more message that he sent to Yas Little One that I'm going to read. "Yes, thank you for shouting to us how you don't like the truth on your comment boards. Sad thing for you is over 400 people see through your lies and the cut is getting higher. See you in court. I hope your cult leaders will be there to bail you out when I lay claim with a debt collector. You're going to need them. Not going after the cult, I'm suing you personally." Now, like I just said, this man will in no wise be able to stand in a court of law. And this video is about to prove that in a new way and dismantle this guy and prove several things about him and his website and those he is linked to. And there will be no more denying after this video. Now, I want to put this on the screen and repeat several things before we continue, because I want to warn the people again and again that are watching this video that 1. This man is handing over personal info and IP addresses of his members that sign up with his FatalErrorNetwork.com website to strangers per request. Number 2, he is allowing his network to be used as a stage for harassment, cyberbullying, character assassination, and slander, where the victim, if the victim tries to do anything about it, will in fact be punished. And later on in this video you will see how that is being done. And thirdly, the FatalErrorNetwork.com website is an internet-based scam. And what's interesting to show you right now is that these guys are really trying to make money off of this. This is really a scam. And wherever you see corruption, scams or frauds, you will see the face of this man popping up. Pastor George C. An upcoming video will reveal how this man got caught in another scam, as he was one of the main fundraisers for a woman who faked her baby's illness to con thousands of dollars out of donors. Pastor George C. is a scammer, and his involvement with the Fatal Error Network scam is no strange thing. So let's see, AsheIsTheRaven, how long you will be able to stand in a court of law. Are you going to take us to court in the Bahamas, Ash? Because when we look up your contact information of the website and the address and the phone number on Google, it says it is located in the Bahamas. Very interesting, Ash. You're quite laughable. Now, to get back to Pastor George C. We in the Mighty Wind Ministry have said that this man is behind this Fatal Error Network. He and his henchmen. Now the enemies have been saying, "Oh, Mighty Wind, you're liars. You got it all wrong, you see. Nobody can take you seriously. And we're gonna drag you to court." In this video I'm about to prove that George, even though he may not have originally established a website, is in such a position of power that it is as if he has established a website. And that is what these goons will not mention. This is how they try to dig themselves in and cover themselves up while they are being exposed. Because George is in a position of power in which, per demand, per request, IP addresses of any member at any given time will be handed over to him by AsheIsTheRaven. Several YouTube users that have targeted this ministry and my pastor Elizabeth Elijah for character assassination have repeatedly taunted us and challenged us to go over to Fatal Error Network, where they have been gathering and uploading their slanderous videos, putting out our faces without our permission, and even opening channels under our usual usernames that we use on YouTube for the purpose of defamation and impersonation, making sure that even if we go over there, our usernames are not available and are being used for defilement. We were taunted by Gluteus Luminatus to go over there and try to flag the videos down there. He said this while knowing that a pact had been made with the one who supposedly runs the network, that no Almighty Wind Ministry member would ever be able to do anything about those videos. Ministry associate Yas Little One went over there, not knowing yet that this is a privately owned website by this individual, and she made an account to try to file action against the videos that were over there with her face in it, videos that she herself owned that were placed there for the purpose of defamation and slander. Two things happened following up to this. The first thing that happened is Gluteus Luminatus suddenly made a video a couple days later on YouTube entitled Almighty Wind Ministry tried to false DMCA videos on Fatal Error Network and failed, boasting how AsheIsTheRaven, the guy who says he runs the network, told him in private that Almighty Wind Ministry had been trying to file DMCAs on videos on the network, but that he refused to do anything about it. Gluteus Luminatus boasted that per request he had received from this guy the actual message that was sent in private to Yas Little One in reply to her filing the complaint. And Glut had received the permission from AsheIsTheRaven to share this message wherever he wanted to furthermore taunt Yas Little One and the Mighty Wind Ministry.
Hey folks. So last night I fell asleep behind my computer. At least I dozed off. And when I woke up I noticed I gotten a Skype message from Ash. And I was pretty dazed, but apparently Almighty Wind has tried to file DMCAs on videos on Fatal Error Network. And they failed. Now he also sent me a copy of the PM he wrote them back, and he gave me permission to show it to you all. So here we go.
This particular message that was sent to Yas Little One said that she hadn't given enough details and information, and if she doesn't give more details about her particular claim that she made, or if she doesn't retract the claim, she will receive a strike on her account. Proving right here that they will punish the victim on Fatal Error Network.
And that, YouTube, is how you deal with criminals like Almighty Wind.
The second thing that happened is Pastorgeorgec, the man who not long ago sent Gluteus Luminatus to try to infiltrate Almighty Wind Ministry and gather information as he posed as a friend under a sock account entitled Jesus Shed Blood for Me, left a comment for Yas Little One on our channel at Fatal Error Network. This is what Pastorgeorgec wrote. Wow, hi Catherine, how is Adam today? Everything good in? I am so honored to be your very first channel comment. Say, did you kids know this is a privately held website? That means you just exposed your IP address to, well, golly, who knows who, right? Now as you can see here, George is openly intimidating and taunting, giving away his knowledge of the IP address and what he thinks to be the location. And I say thinks to be because Yas Little One was using an IP proxy. But nonetheless, what he is saying here in this message is the one who holds this private network hands over your info to me at my request. That's basically what he's saying here. This message that George wrote is a subtle threat. Because let me ask you, what would anybody's location, any minister's in a Mighty Wind Ministry location matter unless his purpose is to harm us? Because George, you only expose yourself. Is it any wonder that they're trying to lure you into Fatal Error Network, to make channels, to upload videos, to leave YouTube, and then they dare to say, well, we come to Fatal Error Network because of the new privacy policy of Google that we do not trust. While your private information is being shared by this goofball to any individual out there who asks for your information. This whole thing stinks, is corrupt, and indicates that Pastorgeorgec is behind this website. And if he is not the original establisher of the website, it doesn't matter, because he's in a position of power that it is as if he himself established it. And this is what the enemies try to hide. Beware! Fatal Error Network is a satanic spy network to track people's information and find out their location. Maybe you will understand right now the name and the theme that was chosen for this network. This is fatal attraction to your IP address and personal info, and next to that it represents human sacrifice. What I would like to add right here is that on top of the scamming, Pastorgeorgec is known for being a computer hacker. The man formerly known as Yokup and Yokup Ministries shared a short testimony about his relationship with George that was severed for several reasons. As you will hear in the short footage of the particular video, Yokup says that he knows George is a computer hacker who can get into computer records, mortgage records, etc.
Do people know what a hack you are? A computer hack? And the information you were feeding me about people? I mean, I didn't even go public with some of it. I was like, man, this is dangerous stuff. You know, for those of you who don't know, George is a hack. I mean, he can get into records, computer records, mortgage records. Man, he's a hack. And do they know that about you?
Now, if you add all this up, the Fatal Error Network, George's message to Yah's little one, the scamming, the hacking, this video is a warning for all of the viewers to not fall victim to Pastorgeorgec's evil schemes. Now my question to you, the viewer, is this. After watching this video, why would you want to go to that trashy website full of defilement, which is known as the FatalErrorNetwork.com, to sign up there and become a member, or even stay there if you're already a member, when you know that this goofball may hand over your information to any stranger out there who's asking for it? Do you know that there are individuals out there on the FatalErrorNetwork.com, corrupted website, that are being investigated by the FBI, that are being accused of pedophilia, that leave a trail of corruption, devastation and grief wherever they go on the internet, specifically on YouTube? Do you want these idiots to have your personal information? More importantly, your IP address, so that they can track you and hunt you down if they would want to? Think about your safety and the safety of your family members, because these people are very dangerous individuals, and we believe them and we know them to be Satanists. It's your choice. But to those who know the voice of our Savior, Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, I warn you, do not go there. Do not go to such a place of defilement, because the Lord will never send you there. I pray in the name of Yahushua, Jesus, that you will listen. Many false Christians are over there. They're not only present on the website, but they're promoting the website on YouTube, knowing what they're doing, knowing that this is a scam, knowing that that network is being used as a stage for slander, character assassination, and harassment of people. What Christian would want to be involved in such a scam, or in promoting such a scam? You tell me. They are fake Christians. They are the main core enemies of a Mighty Wind ministry. And wherever you see corruption, you see their faces. Please listen. Do not go there. Yahushua HaMashiach, sheep and lambs. May Yah bless you and protect you. This was Yah's servant, 777. true bride of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. We call you forth in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Please come forth. We need you. Your brothers and sisters in Yeshua HaMashiach need you. Help us. Stand with us. Defend Yah's commandments. We need you to help us to get the truth out before it's too late.